Computer-based testing strategies implementation. In this video, we will discuss the definition of computer-based testing strategies implementation. Strategies used during computer-based testing. Interface interaction opportunities. Computer-based strategy implementation is finding ways to model, practice, and use strategies and interface interactions in everyday lessons to prepare students for the computer-based New York State test. Strategies are defined as helpful tactics used during testing. Interface interactions are defined as any time students have practice with the computer-based testing program or similar software. Let's dive into some common computer-based testing strategies: slash the trash, highlighting, flagging and skipping, line reader, know your tools, computer to paper to computer. These are only a few strategies. There are many other test-taking tips students can use to be successful on the test. Slash the trash. This strategy teaches students to cross out answers that do not make sense. This uses the answer eliminator tool within the computer-based testing interface. Highlighting. This strategy teaches students to highlight important information. This can be used in a text or within a question. This uses the highlighter tool within the computer-based testing interface. Flagging and skipping. This strategy teaches students flag questions they wish to come back to at a later time. This uses the bookmark tool within the computer-based testing interface. Line reader. This strategy teaches students to use a line reader to avoid skipping lines in long texts. This uses the line reader tool within the computer-based testing interface. Know your tools. This strategy teaches students how to use assessment tools such as calculator, ruler, protractor. These tools are only available within the computer-based testing interface for certain grade levels and subjects. Computer to paper to computer. This strategy teaches students to be cautious when transferring information from the computer to paper and back again. This will help students from making simple errors. When these strategies are first introduced, teachers need to model how to use them. Students should then be given the opportunity to practice the strategy itself with paper and pencil. Once students have grasped the strategy, students can begin to practice the strategy on a digital platform. Let's explore interface interaction opportunities. Interface interaction opportunities include daily warm-ups, exit tickets, computer-based interactive activities, computer-based assessments. Let's take a closer look at each one. Daily warm-up. This consists of starting your lesson with a quick computer-based task that gives students a chance to practice a strategy, such as typing an answer to a question, highlighting a specific word in a text. This gives students the opportunity to practice the skills on a computer. Exit ticket. This consists of ending your lesson with a computer-based task that gives students a chance to apply the strategy that was touched on in the lesson on a computer. Computer-based interactive activities. Use computer-based activities during the lesson. This includes typing responses, reading articles, online quizzes, computer-based assessments. Use computer-based assessments at the end of unit to help familiarize students with taking tests on the computer. To be considered highly effective, lessons must have 3 elements included: teacher modeling the strategy, students practicing the strategy with content, students having the opportunity to use the strategy through a computer interaction.